Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You and I have served together for many years, not just on this committee, but also both of us are senior members of the Intelligence Committee, and cybersecurity has certainly been in our wheelhouse. With that in mind, it's only fitting that we meet to discuss the two topics as pertinent as hydropower and energy security and resiliency in this committee meeting. I have here as a witness Ms. Virginia Wright, who's a cyber-informed engineering program manager at the Idaho National Laboratory. Glad to have her with us. But also, Mr. Chairman, you should know that Mr. John Wagner is here, who is the director of the Idaho National Laboratory. The INL, as most people know, is the flagship laboratory, not only in the United States, but the world and the universe for nuclear energy. Interestingly, most people don't know is that the INL is quickly becoming also the flagship laboratory for cybersecurity matters. And as big as nuclear issue is there and has been since shortly after World War II, the budget for cybersecurity is increasing. And within a few years, I think, or maybe even less, that the budget for cybersecurity at that lab is going to overtake the budget for nuclear. So the Idaho National Laboratory is a big deal for Idaho. It's a big deal for America, and certainly it's a big deal in the field of cybersecurity. You know, it's really impossible to overstate the importance of dam infrastructure in Idaho. Dams have allowed us in Idaho to transform desert into fertile farmland, account for flood control, and transport commodities far beyond Idaho, and is critical to meeting our growing energy demands. Hydropower accounts for over half of our in-state electricity generation and contributes significantly to affordability. Idaho boasts the fourth lowest electric rates in the country, thanks in a large part to hydropower, which, of course, dams are critical too. We have an array of federal, local, and private dams ranging from a couple of kilowatts to the Brownlee Dam, operated by Idaho Power, on the Idaho-Oregon border, which is the largest generation capacity of any privately owned dam in America. Besides being a clean, renewable, and affordable resource, hydropower is also integral to our security and resiliency. Hydro facilities provide dispatchable, always-on power with the ability to ramp up in the case of extreme weather events and stabilize the grid. Additionally, many hydropower facilities are black start capable, meaning they can quickly come back online after an incident without the need for external power from the grid. Hydropower fulfills a backstopping role in so much of our energy security. It is vital we best ensure that hydroelectric infrastructure itself is secure. In Idaho, we are proud to be home to experts working diligently to that end at the Idaho National Lab. My committee colleagues have heard me discuss at length INL's role as our flagship nuclear energy research institution. But what a lot of people don't realize, as I've said, is that cybersecurity is increasing dramatically. INL performs cutting-edge energy system research, developing and sharing cyber and physical threat information, and conducting cyber and physical security assessments. I'm pleased to have with us today, as I said, an important person that's involved in that from the lab. She is, and her team at the INL, in partnership with DOE, pioneered the CIE, the Cyber Informed Engineering concept to build cyber and safeguard practices into infrastructure from the beginning. CIE and other related practices are now being implemented across critical infrastructure development and improvements. I look forward to learning more about this important work, work that is, as we've underscored already, critically important to our infrastructure and how we can improve its application to the resiliency of our hydropower infrastructure. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.